Hello and welcome to MLTV Week 4. Just wanted to make a few announcements first. I've had a few people tell me about the emails when you don't get your scorecard in. I didn't keep score. Can you remove me from that? And I said, and my answer is basically no. It's an auto email that's triggered at around 9 o'clock. What I will do is I'll delay it a little bit because I know some people with the longer hours for able to play, they're still on the course at 9 o'clock. If you get that email and you know that the score is going to be handed in, you can just ignore it. But if you're the scorer and you haven't done it yet and you have it in front of you, please put it in. The other reason why you want to get it in is that there's a lot of guys watching the live leaderboard inside the clubhouse. And when you put your score in, you go up on the live leaderboard. So it's kind of fun to watch to see where everybody is. Match play, just first of all, I'd like you to alert you to that at Carleton TV. We have a nice interview with Tyler Fitzgerald on match play. So if you're new to match play or you want to learn more about it, or you've signed up for it, it's a little late to sign up now because all the schedules have been done. That's a good interview to look at. If you have signed up for match play in the men's match play, the 2-man or the singles, and you haven't given me your schedule yet, I've assigned a team captain to each group. That person is responsible for getting back to me. Because of the power outage, I didn't get a chance to talk to you on Monday, and I'm really busy this week with men's league stuff. But I really would appreciate you come back with a scheduled date. Do not leave this to the last minute. That's just the worst thing you can do because I'd hate to disqualify both of you for not being able to schedule a match. June is a very busy month at Carleton. We have intersectionals, we have Senior Ryder Cup, we have all sorts of things going on, and the T-sheet's tight as it is. So get those matches scheduled. Two things are happening. When I mentioned that I'm pretty busy with men's league this week, I'm getting the team's information out to the team captains. Several new teams have to be made. I'm unfortunately have not heard from about 8 or 9 players, so I'm going to put them on the same team, and they're going to get a bill, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But certainly that's been the holdup now. People have not got back to me regarding what their men's league status is. They haven't shown up yet, and I just want to make sure that they're still continuing to play. Fantasy golf information will go out this week, probably Sunday. That's another big job that I have to do. And I wanted to produce a little video for the new people on how to choose your team and how it works. So that will take a little time. And also to create the fantasy golf choices. You're basically going to have an A, B, C, and D choice. These are players that are handicapped in those areas. So you have to choose one from each group. And your team choices are due to me on June the 6th. So June the 6th is when I'd like to see everything in. Probably won't take anything more after that because you'll have 5 or 6 weeks to look at your player choices to see who you want on your team. I will be billing for both match play and men's league. That amounts will show up on your bill at the end of May. So that's why I was working so hard to find out who's still committed to playing in the league. There's still a few players that haven't done so. And just from last night, a couple of things. I didn't get a chance to interview Joseph Giamaria. Joseph is a new player. He came in, like several of them did, with no handicap. And if you're a player that had no handicap, the promise was that after the 4th week, after you played your 4th round, you would get the program assigns you a handicap. Well, it assigned Joseph a handicap yesterday, and when I went back and retroactively put it in for week 1, 2, 3, and 4, turns out that Joseph has taken a big lead in the overall standings. Now, his handicap has gone down since then because he has played so well. He actually got a birdie last night and won some skins. I managed to talk to him on the phone, but I wasn't able to get him for a Zoom interview. But he was quite surprised, and anybody in that boat that had played their fourth round yesterday and had no handicap when they came into men's league, your points have been adjusted accordingly. So that's really good news. Secondly, I got to talk a little bit about Jared Coyle. The last 2 weeks, it's been an amazing performance. 8 birdies in 2 weeks. Just imagine that, 8 birdies in 2 weeks. I may get 8 birdies in a year if I'm lucky. He had some bogeys mixed in, so he didn't get low gross. Robert Mustard got the low gross. I got a good interview with Robert on the website, and so you might want to check into that. It'll also go out in the update with this. I'm still trying to get a hold of Kevin Jardine because he did win the low net yesterday, but that might not occur. So hopefully we can get Kevin for an interview. Anyway, that's it for this week. Look forward to seeing you next week, and check out Carleton TV. We have some great interviews. We had an interview with Cameron Gall. We have an interview with Tyler. Later on this week, I'm interviewing Daphne Whiteman on the Tuesday Women's League. So until then, we'll see you next week.